Hello guys, welcome to Statistics Bio 7. I am Dr. Mohanathanari. This channel fully focused on the biostatistics, data analysis and data visualization related on video post on this channel. If you like the channel videos, click to the subscription button. Let's go to the video. Now we are the discussing topic how to create a neighbor joining clustering diagram in past statistical software. So what is the neighbor joining clustering is a popular hierarchical clustering algorithm used in biological for constructing paleogenetic tree the based on fish morphological features data. The paleogenic tree depicts the evolutionary relationship between the biological entities such as species, population, or genes. So this is a data set for the fish morphological features of the data set. So we take the 15 different species. So the species name enter to the name 15 species and 10 different the morphological parameter for the species. So the species for the different organisms. So the data copy paste to the past statistical software. So the select the data, copy and go to the past statistical software. So the paste data before click to the column attributed checkbox and row attributed checkbox. Then click to the name column and click to the paste button. So the data is pasted. So then click to the unclick for the column attributed checkbox and row attributed checkbox. Then click to the select all button and go to the multivariate menu and clustering and click to the neighbor joining options. So this is for the creating the diagram for the neighbor joining clustering. So select to the checkbox for the rotate tree. So the rotated for the diagram for the neighbor joining clustering. So the next one for the options for the similarity. So the similarity click to the options, many different options available for the past statistical software. The mostly for the used for the similarity indexed for the Euclidean. So the selected for the Euclidean in the ecological studies. So select options and the root for the selected for the final branch. So the select the final branch and click to the compute button. The created for the clustering diagram in past statistical software. So the clustering diagram separated for the two different group. So the first one for the small group. The small group only presented in the four species. The species for the species C and N, H and last for the species D. The totally the four species only the present in the small group. So the next one the highest group the species presented in the 11 species. The species for the G, M, A, K, B, J, F, O, E, L, I. The totally the 11 species present in the second one the largest group. So the interpreted for the small and larger group for the different organisms. So the first of all the small group in the species C and the species N and the larger group for the species G and the species M. So the closely the spaced value in the two groups. So the first one group for the small group in the species N, the C is closely related and the species H and the species also the closely related. So the species for the G or species M is closely related and the species O is species is closely related. Those indicated a high similarity in morphological features between the species pair. They might represent closely related the species with similar body space, the pin stature, and the next one for the larger distance for the species organisms. So the larger distance for the small group the species C and the species C the larger distance. So the larger group for the second one group in the species G and the species is a larger distance. Those suggest the greater divergence in morphological between the species. Those species might belong to the different genera or families with detect body plan or adaptations. So this is for the two groups for the closely related the species and the uh, larger distance related the species in the two different groups. So the first of all the small different small group and one for the largest species present in the group. So the diagram how to export the quality publications in the journals. So the click to the graph setting menu and open the new tab for the graph properties. So the click to the thick line. The thick line for the cluster diagram is line is a thick. So the suitable font selected for the font options. So this is font option selected to the font. Click to the menu and font options open. Your suitable font selected. So I selected for the time Romans and font size for the 12. So the change to the font menu and the font style, sorry size, and the export for the neighbor joining cluster diagram. So the before the selected to the format of the export options. So selected for the JPG options and click to the save as button. So the open the new tab for the past statistical software, the save as menu and enter to the name for the diagram. So I shortly enter the NJ for neighbor joining clustering. So then click to the save button. So the graph is saved. Then click to the close button. So the open the graph for the neighbor joining clustering the diagram in the past statistical software. So if you like this video, click to the subscription button and any doubt on this video, leave me the comments in the comment box. I will help you. And if you support to me, join to the channel membership. Thank you for watching this video.